The Champions League quarterfinal began with a collision before the whistle even blew. A crowd of home supporters swarmed the Atletico team bus as it arrived, smashing windows and setting an aggressive tone for the night. Once the match started, however, it looked like Barcelona would cruise to victory. For the first 40 minutes, they completely suffocated Atletico, controlling nearly all the possession and preventing the visitors from even crossing the halfway line. This timeline shows the scale of that dominance. Barcelona owns almost every second of the early game, until this red vertical line at the 44th minute. In one moment, the momentum of the entire quarterfinal inverted. Barcelona didn't bleed out over 90 minutes. They lost the first leg in a single 2-minute window, where their defensive structure failed under the first real pressure they faced. The collapse was triggered by a single error in judgment.
Caught out by a sudden transition, 19-year-old Pau Cubarsi dragged down Julian Simeone to prevent a clear goal-scoring opportunity. The referee immediately brandished a straight red card. At the 44-minute mark, Barcelona's tactical foundation was pulled out from under them. Atletico punished them instantly. From the resulting free kick, Julian Alvarez curled a strike into the top corner, putting the visitors up 1-0 before the halftime whistle. The stadium was stunned into silence. In just 120 seconds, Barcelona went from total control to a man down at a goal behind, forced to abandon their entire game plan for the rest of the tie. That red card wasn't an accident. It was a byproduct of Hansi Flick's tactical blueprint. He deployed an extremely aggressive high press designed to squeeze Atletico into their own box. This table shows the risks Flick accepted. On the left, his high line suffocates the opponent, but the trade-off is leaving center-backs entirely exposed, with zero cover if a runner breaks through the first line of the press. Diego Simeone was prepared for exactly that. He utilized a deep block to draw Barcelona forward, specifically waiting for a chance to strike into the massive spaces left open behind their defensive line. By prioritizing pitch dominance over stability, Barcelona created a fragile environment. They played with no margin for error and paid the price the moment they slipped. Playing with 10 men, Barcelona funneled almost every attacking transition through Lamine Yamal. At just 18, he became the team's only source of vertical threat. This quadrant chart plots effort against impact. Yamal moves alone into the high-impact corner, creating chances and beating markers repeatedly despite the disadvantage. But look at the rest of the squad. Because the burden fell so heavily on one teenager, Barcelona's attack became easy to predict. Atletico knew exactly who to double-team to kill the momentum. Individual brilliance can only stretch a defense so far. When the opposition only has to solve a single problem, they can neutralize even a generational talent by simply closing the channels around him. In the second half, Diego Simeone managed the clock with clinical precision. He kept his side compact, waiting for the depleted Barcelona defense to physically tire. He then delivered the final blow by subbing on Alexander Sorloth. Sorloth's physical presence overwhelmed the exhausted back line, allowing him to hook home a cross in the 70th minute to make it 2-0. That goal secured a massive away advantage for Atletico. It rewarded Simeone's patient strategy and effectively decided the outcome of the first leg. This victory wasn't about dominating for 90 minutes. It was a lesson in game management. Atletico took their best chances and punished their opponent's structural flaws. Barcelona also failed to account for the referee. Istvan Kovacs is known for strict officiating, a variable that made Cubarsi's high-risk challenge even more dangerous. For Atleti fans, this is the ultimate Simeone blueprint. For Barca fans, Yamal is a silver lining, but one that cannot hide their defensive fragility. Ultimately, this leg proved that a well-drilled defense only needs a 120-second opening to decide the outcome of an entire quarterfinal. A comeback in Madrid requires a flawless performance. This checklist shows the hurdles: replace their fastest defender and find a secondary scoring threat. While committing heavy numbers forward leaves a weakened defense completely exposed to the exact same transition threats that broke them. While a comeback is possible, the tactical math favors Madrid. Barcelona has to chase the game, which plays directly into Atletico's strength, sitting deep and waiting for the next 2-minute opening to end the tie.